Zechariah chapter 4. The angelic messenger who had been speaking with me then returned and woke me. As a person is wakened from sleep, he asked me, "What do you see?" I replied, "I see a menorah of pure gold with a receptacle at the top and 7 lamps with 14 pipes going to the lamps. There are also 2 olive trees beside it, one on the right of the receptacle and the other on the left." Then I asked the messenger who spoke with me, "What are these, sir?" He replied, "Do you know what these are?" So I responded, "No, sir." Therefore he told me, "These signify the word of the Lord to Zerubbabel, not by strength and not by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord who rules over all. What are you, you great mountain? Because of Zerubbabel, you will become a level plain, and he will bring forth the temple capstone with shoutings of grace, grace because of this." Moreover, the word of the Lord came to me as follows: "The hands of Zerubbabel have laid the foundations of this temple, and his hands will complete it. Then you will know that the Lord who rules over all has sent me to you. For who dares make light of small beginnings? These 7 eyes will joyfully look on the tin tablet in Zerubbabel's hand. These are the eyes of the Lord, which constantly rage across the whole earth." Next, I asked the messenger, "What are these 2 olive trees on the right and the left of the menorah?" Before he could reply, I asked again, "What are these 2 extensions of the olive trees, which are emptying out the golden oil through the 2 golden pipes?" He replied, "Don't you know what these are?" And I said, "No, sir." So he said, "These are the 2 anointed ones who stand by the Lord of the whole earth." Chapter 5. Then I turned to look, and there was a flying scroll. Someone asked me, "What do you see?" I replied, "I see a flying scroll 30 feet long and 15 feet wide." The speaker went on to say, "This is a curse traveling across the whole earth. For example, according to the curse, whoever steals will be removed from the community. Or, on the other hand, according to the curse, whoever swears falsely will suffer the same fate. I will send it out, says the Lord who rules over all, and it will enter the house of the thief and of the person who swears falsely in my name. It will land in the middle of his house and destroy both timber and stone." After this, the angelic messenger who had been speaking to me went out and said, "Look, see what is living." I asked, "What is it?" And he replied, "It is a basket of measuring grain that is moving away from here." Moreover, he said, "This is their eye throughout all the earth." Then a round lid cover was raised up, revealing a woman sitting inside the basket. He then said, "This woman represents wickedness." And he pushed her down into the basket and placed the lid cover on top. Then I looked again and saw 2 women going forth with the wind in their wings. They had wings like those of a stork, and they lifted up the basket between the earth and the sky. I asked the messenger who was speaking to me, "Where are they taking the basket?" He replied, "To build a temple for her in the land of Babylonia. When it is finished, she will be placed there in her own residence." Chapter 6. Once more I looked, and this time I saw 4 chariots emerging from between 2 mountains of bronze. Harnessed to the first chariot were red horses, to the second black horses, to the third white horses, to the 4th spotted horses, all of them strong. Then I asked the angelic messenger who was speaking with me, "What are these, sir?" The messenger replied, "These are the 4 spirits of heaven that have been presenting themselves before the Lord of all the earth. The chariot with the black horses is going to the earth country, and the white ones are going after them, but the spotted ones are going to the south country. All these strong ones are scattering. They have sought permission to go and walk about over the earth. The Lord had said, 'Go, walk about over the earth,' so they are doing so." Then he cried out to me, "Look, the ones going to the northland have brought me peace about the northland. The word of the Lord came to me as follows: choose some people from among the exiles, namely Heldai, Tobijah, and Jedaiah, all of whom have come from Babylon. And when you have done so, go to the house of Josiah, son of Zephaniah. Then take some silver and gold to make a crown and set it on the head of Joshua, son of Jehozadak, the high priest. Then said to him, the Lord who rules over all says, look, here is the man whose name is Brach, who will sprout up from his place and build the temple of the Lord. Indeed, he will build the temple of the Lord, and he will be clothed in splendor, sitting as king on his throne. Moreover, there will be a priest with him on his throne, and they will see eye to eye on everything. The crown will then be turned over to Helam, Tobijah, Jedaiah, and Hen, son of Zephaniah, as a memorial in the temple of the Lord. Then those who are far away will come and build the temple of the Lord, so that you may know that the Lord who rules over all has sent me to you. This will all come to pass if you completely obey the voice of the Lord your God. We're stopping here today. Next time we're starting from Zephaniah chapter 7. I'll see you then.